Hi, everybody. Let me try to figure this out. Okay. Sorry if this is a little weird. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. I went through the first lesson in Edgenuity, and I was so surprised to see that you already know how to do this. Or you should. I taught you this before we left. And keep in mind that the teacher actually teaches you how to do this stuff too. Okay, but I just pulled 3 examples that I wanted to just go over. So this is one of the examples that were embedded in the video. So the problem is to simplify this, right? And they broke it up for you. And what they did is they broke it up in even powers because this is a square root. Okay, so like when you see, like if I have just the square root of x to the 12th, when we did that, I had you write that as x to the 12 over 2 power, right? Because this is the power and this is the root. So if it's a square root, the denominator would be 2. So that would make that x to the 6th, right? So they kind of have taken these and broken it up. So if I have the square root of x to the 12th, that's going to make x to the 6th. And if I have the square root of y to the 8th, that's essentially 8 over 2, which is 4. So that would be y to the 4th. And then this y, it comes from y to the 9th. It's kind of the odd y out, right? That's why that y appears here, right? Z to the 4th. So the square root of z to the 4th is z squared. And then that one little z comes from the odd number here. So that's why there's a z here. Okay, so to fill in the blank, a means what number goes here. What's the exponent on x? 6. What's the exponent on y? Well, that's 4. And what's the exponent on z? Well, that's 2. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, another problem that was embedded in here, which expressions are equivalent to 10 over 10 to the 4th power? Maybe we could rewrite as this is 10 to the 4 over 4 power. Isn't that one whole? 10 to the 1st? And if that's the problem, if I look at it as this, 10 to the 3/4, you can just subtract exponents, right? So 4/4 minus 3/4 is 10 to the 1/4 power. There's another way we can write that, right? This is the root. This is the root, and this is the exponent. So this would be the 4th root of 10. So that's another option. Okay, this one, which expressions are equivalent to this one? Excuse me one second. Emma, I need you to be quiet, baby. Thank you. Let's see, we can simplify this. We can add these exponents, and they already have common denominators. So if I add those together, that would be 5 to the 4/8 power cubed. Well, isn't 4/8 1/2? So this would be 5 to the 1/2 power cubed. And that's not any of these answer choices, but it's also not simplified yet either. This is power to a power you multiply exponents. So 3 times 1/2 would be 3/2. So this would be 5 to the 3/2 power. So that is an option. Remember, this is your root. Your denominator is your root, and your numerator is your power or your exponent, okay? So I'd be looking at the square root of 5 cubed or the square root of 5 cubed. And what shows up here? But that one, okay? All right, so these are the examples that were embedded inside of the lesson. And then you have, I think they have an assignment and a quiz, I think. But do your best. Remember, in Google Classroom, there's more videos on this because we actually learned this before we left, okay? All right, have a good day.